Hi everyone. Today I'll be walking you through exercise 6_3 on page 250 with Scratch. You can download the software Scratch from this website scratch.mit.edu. After that, you can install it, follow instructions onto your PC. Okay. This is the Scratch program. I've already written the solution and let's run it and see what happened. Okay, the question is to find the third side of a triangle when two sides and an angle is entered by you. And this is the given formula. The third side is addition of the square of the two sides and minus away this value. Okay, we run this once and see what happens. Click on this. I'll double click on this. See what happens. Okay, we ask you to enter two sides. The angle which states the first statement. Now we ask for you to enter the length of the first side. We ask. So we enter 45. I'm following the answers or the value entered in the textbook. Okay. Press enter. Next enter the second side. Press 67. Okay, enter. We ask for the angle now. Which enter 35. Next we'll do some calculation and find the third side, and we print out the length of the third side is this value. Okay, so this is what you need to do. Okay. Okay. Our step guide you through step by step on how to do this part. The first thing you need to do is add in the input from the keyboard. Notice the blue button here, sensing, which will ask for the input. Okay, we do the demo now. Okay, click on the sensing. The blue color list of items will come out. Pull 3 of them out for side 1, side 2, and the angle. So you can ask for enter side 1. Okay, enter side 2, okay, enter angle. You can use any text that is appropriate. You do not need to follow exactly what I have typed. Okay. Next, go to Control and pull out this green flag. This will allow you to run the program. Okay. Let's try it out. Okay. You notice it asks you for side 1. Okay. This is just a dummy, so just press any value. And he will ask you for side 2. And ask you for an angle. Just put any value. Okay. That will complete the run. So test it in small parts. Make sure the program is working. Next is the look. A look is the output to the screen. So it's the purple color one. Here basically you need to prompt for the entering of the side and the angle, and also output at the last part where you point out what is the answer. For the answer you need to fill in the variable. So you need to go into operator to join out the string and the result together. I'll walk through the demo now. Now go to the look. Okay, say hello here. Okay. And the answer over here. So you basically put enter to side and angle. Okay, change this to 5 seconds. Okay, a bit longer. For this hello, we need to go to this string join operator where you key in the prompt plus yeah, the third side is say how many centimeter. You cannot do that on a single line because of the variable. So we do not have the variable, the calculated value yet. So we just add in a dummy value now, for now. Run this. Okay, so enter two side. Notice here it asks you to enter two side. And after 5 seconds, you go to the next sentences. Enter side 1. And then enter side 2 here. Enter side 2 and then the angle. And the third side, see the third side is 1, 2, 3. This is a dummy value, centimeter. Next, we need to add in the variables. So we have the equation here, and we need to add in side 1, side 2, and the angle, and the result side 3. I also have introduced some intermediate variables, like this is for a square, and b square, and this c is for this value. I'll try putting the whole equation on one line, but the answer didn't seems to be correct. So let's go to the exercise. Click on variables. Right. To add a variable, simply press make. Okay, you can do it for all sprite or for this sprite alone. For example, I put x, y, z. Okay, when I click OK, the variables will be added here. Okay, the variables is added here. Okay, if you want to delete, just press delete variable and click on x, y, z. That will remove the variable. Next, we need to add in the variables to store the variables after we ask the question. Okay, so what we do is to pull this line over. Notice and look at the white line that appears. This is where it will be set. It's there, and with this, and another one. Okay. So we need to change this in the drop down menu to side 1, drop down menu and side 2, and followed by the angle. So you need to add in this, the prompt return an answer. Go back to sensing. This after this prompt will return an answer, and this is the answer. Make sure the 0 is highlighted before you read this. So this after this prompt, the answer will be set to side 1. Do that for side 2 and for the angle as well. Okay. This one is highlighted. So this 3 value is stored to these 3 variable. Okay. You can try that out now. Okay, when you run this value, enter to side, wait for 5 seconds. Okay, notice when you enter 1, this variable is stored here. Okay, you notice a sprite 2 here means that it's only for this sprite. This is done when I create this variable. Okay, this is when there's no sprite 2 means this variable is seen by all the sprite. Okay, next for site 2, I enter 2. Notice this have changed to 2. And next is the angle is here. I press 3. Notice this have changed to 3. Okay, the site calculated value. I'll next add in the intermediate variables and the answer. Need 4 of them. Okay, these 4 of them. So go to variables, add in 4 variables. Before that, you need to pull this answer down. Like 1, 2. This is the 3 variables for the 3 equation, and the site to find the answer. So this is for the intermediate variable A2 and B2, second equation, and finally C. This is the third one, and finally we get the answer side 3. Next we go into the operator to add in the calculation. The first one is simple, it is simply side 1 times side 1. Next is side 2 times side 2, and C is a bit more complicated. It consists of 3 multiply. So I need to add 2 of these multiply. Okay, and we even have a cosine formula, which I need to go down, look for the square root of 10, put it over to here, and change the square. Not yet. You need to wait for this to be highlighted and before you release for cosine. Okay, so it's 2 times still need another multiply. So it's 2 times side 1, side 2, and followed by cosine. So this will be 2. This will be value 2. Okay. Right. So next I need to, third is the side 3. Yes, side 3 is the square root of this value. So it's the square root of the a square. So you need the a square plus b square, you need the addition. Okay, so this operator basically is the a squared plus b squared. So I need to pull the plus operator. Okay, next is the minus operator, minus the radius. So you look for the minus operator. Okay. Okay. So it's the square root of a squared plus b squared minus the radius c. Go back to the variable. Okay, we start off this a squared is side 1 times side 1, b squared is side 2 times side 2, c is 2 times side 1 and times side 2. Yeah, side 1 times side 2 multiplied by the cosine of the angle. of the angle. Alright, once you have this, you look at side 3, which is the square root of this value. Square root of this value, which is A2, plus the B2 minus the AC. Okay, that should complete the formula. And next, as I mentioned, you need to put the answer here, which is side 3. Put it here. Okay, then that should do it. Okay, nice. Try it out. Click on this. Okay, enter two side. Wait for 5 seconds. It's over here. Alright, I'll follow the value on your textbook. First one is 45. Second value is 67. Third one is 35. The angle is 35. You notice all this value is updated accordingly. Okay. So you have the value, but because this is not joined, this did not show up. Let me join this up. Okay, and stop the thing. Run it again. Okay. So 45, 67, 35. Okay, so wow, this is the value. Right. That ends the demo.